Hey guys, me Jonathan Graham here. Check out this new box that I designed. This is a little box from 2 squares of paper. I call it a storage box because you can really use it for whatever you want. See, it opens like that. The flap tucks in. Kind of reminds me of playing card box almost, sort of. From 2 squares of paper. It has a duo effect as well, so I'll be learning to make that. This one I used 6-inch squares, so our box is 3 inches by 1 inch. No, 3 inches by, sorry, 1 inch by 2 inches. Yes. So this is 1/3 the side length of the square. This is 1/6, so 1 by 2. We're going to make 2 squares here. This is white on one side. I'm using red and pink because Valentine's Day is coming up, and it'll make it easier to follow along with the 2 colors. So let's make the first unit. We have to divide the paper into thirds. So the easiest way to do that, it doesn't matter which side is up, is you're just going to simply roll this into an S shape. And this is actually kind of tricky to do on camera. Okay, this is one I designed yesterday, so it's pretty new. There we go, and then when you get it even on both sides, you pinch it. Now we're going to have the white side facing up, and we're going to fold this all the way through so it actually is divided into thirds. In this case I'm going to have my box with pink on the front, like here. Oh, you'll see how it'll turn out, and red on the top. So this is the red one, so we're going to do the same the other way. Make an S shape, line these up so that both these corners and edges line up. It's pretty easy to do. Just like that, see? The edges line up, and then we pinch it again on both ends, unfold, and then we just fold this over. Both units are folded in a very similar way, so then it's folded in thirds both ways. Now for this unit, this will call the unit number. This will be the first unit, so this will be unit A. So we're going to take this, unfold here. We're going to take this edge and fold it to the outside. So you're folding a sixth of the paper. Fold this down, take this edge and fold it to the outside. You want to try to make sure it's in thirds. And now what I'm going to do is there are creases here already from the thirds, so I'm just going to reinforce them. Now you're going to take this end and fold it to that third mark. And crease it really sharply because there's some layers here. Unfold, rotate, and do the same. Fold it in to that third mark. So you're folding in 1/6 of the length of this paper. Now we're going to decide which end we want to be the flap. I'm going to use this end. They're both the same. Just pick any end, and what you're going to do is we're going to take this, fold this layer back, and fold this corner to that crease, and then fold it back. So we're making a triangle, basically folding this behind. But if you just bring this up, it's a little hard to see on this paper. I shouldn't have used this pattern, but you can see the center there. You're going to fold this down to the center, like that. And you can see how it lines up with the other side, just like that. And now I just take these corners and fold them in almost to so they almost touch that white edge, but about 1/3 of the way. Fold this about 1/3 of the way from the end to this white point. And that's the flap. And that's one unit done. That'll be our first unit finished. So now we're going to set this one to the side, and we're going to do basically very similar to folding to make the other one. So I'm using pink. It looks better with one color, with only using one color. If it's dual, that's nice, but both the same color. But just for simplicity, I'm going to use 2 colors. So now I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to fold this into thirds both ways. Now, I'm having trouble doing this on camera and keeping it in frame, but you just kind of fold this over until all of a sudden they'll kind of line up, just like that. These edges line up here, and just give it a good pinch. And then you're going to flip it so the white side is up, and we're just going to fold on those pinches, this time going all the way through, creasing all the way through to produce the thirds. Unfold and do the same thing. Again, I'll just try to get it into position here. There. And just line up these edges and pinch it in. Unfold, and right on the pinches you're going to fold down, rotate, and fold down. Now this one is going to be a bit different. This is slightly different for Unit B. Unit B, we're going to unfold one of these and actually fold it to the, flip it over and fold this backwards. So we have a white side and a colored side. Now we're going to take, I'll just reinforce these creases a bit. That's one difference, because they're very similar though. And now we're going to take this on the colored one, take this and bring this down to here and make a pinch right in the middle there. Now we're going to take this corner and bring it to that pinch mark and actually fold this all the way across. Just like that. You could just leave it like this and then make your box, but I like to have this nice narrow strip with without the raw edge showing. So that's what this is going to make, is going to be this color change here. Is I unfold this and then I fold this edge to the crease we just made, and then fold it back down, and it has this nice thin band here with the color change, and as well as up here. So now we're going to just flip this over and fold these edges to the thirds, so folding in a sixth. This will be the sides of our box, or form the sides of the box, a storage box, and just reinforce the creases. Now we're done. Now to assemble this, we're all done folding, is these are pockets. You can see we have a pocket here, and a tab here. And on this piece we have 2 tabs and 1 pocket. This pocket will be for where the flap will tuck into, like right here. So to do the assembly, the best way to do is you're going to hold it like this so that this white color change area is facing the side with the flap. And you're going to tuck this tab into this pocket here, and it should be right in like that. Push it in all the way, and then you're going to take this tab and put it in that pocket and just tuck it in all the way. You can see it's behind these pieces here. And now the last one, make sure those are centered very nicely. The last one, you can see we have a pocket right there, and we're going to tuck this whole flap into that pocket. So it's hard to get this on camera, but you can see I'm just tucking it in to the flap, and sometimes if not quite a third, it'll be harder to do. So this side, there we go. It's in the top pocket now. You can kind of see there, and then you're just going to push it in all the way down. And it depends on how well you make it. Divide the paper into thirds is how good it turns out. This one didn't turn out too bad. Nice Valentine's Day colors that I used. Okay, now we're almost finished it here. Now all that's left to do is to fold this flap down. Make sure those corners stay folded down, and tuck it into this pocket on the front. And that is the finished storage box. And now this is actually the first time I made one using 2 different colors of paper, and it actually looks pretty nice. And then you can, that's what the back looks like if you use 2 different colors. There's a color change here. You can open it up. The inside's also color change, and you can put whatever you want inside, like something like this is my one-piece flipper from a square. I might teach it later another time. You know, something like that. Put it inside, whatever. You could use this for Valentine's Day to fill it with some candies, kisses, or whatever, and give it to your loved one or whatever, your girlfriend, for Valentine's Day. So that's my new model, my storage box. I hope you're able to make it. It's not that hard to make, and I will see you next time.